You just want us to start off and do?
So I'll go through the benefits of music that we talked about in the live stream last week. So that being said, benefit number 1, mood can decrease the stress hormone cortisol and boost the production of dopamine, which can relieve symptoms of anxiety and depression and promote a more restful night's sleep. Another benefit that we found is that it can actually help us slow down and prevent overeating, which I thought was a really interesting fact about music that maybe not as many people know. We learned that in one study, in those who ate at low-lit restaurants with soft music playing in the background, they actually ate 18% less than people who ate at other restaurants. So, fun fact. Benefit number 3, music promotes more effective blood flow. It can reduce our heart rate and lower our blood pressure. Also, research has supported that listening to music before surgery can result in better outcomes and require less pain management medication. Benefit number 4, we discussed how songs really have a way of taking us back to a certain place in time, whatever that may be. And the research in this is ongoing and it's vast, but the results support the effect of music on memory recall, even among those with Alzheimer's and dementia. Looks like we got a couple more people joining us. Hi, everybody. All right, and benefit number 5, similar to that of memory, researchers have found that music can actually increase our processing speed. So in a sense, music can be like an exercise that warms up our brain cells, allowing them to process information more efficiently. So those are some of the benefits of music that we talked about last week in our live stream. And so without further ado, I would like to introduce Mary and Mark Fransky. They are going to be leading us in a performance today. So you guys go ahead and take it away whenever you're ready.
All righty. Start out, we'll do one. And then if you have any questions or any comments, we can stop in between and
criticisms.
We don't
concerns.
Want to hear those, none of those. Okay, and you might, like she said, put it on mute, just in case you feel like all of a sudden singing along and that might mess up the sound. Here we go.
This is a song about being a little further in the hole.
Oh, my income is short on outcome. When Friday rolls around, I'm broken and some. And what I'm making, somebody's taking. Now here I go, a little further in the hole. Well, I'm disgusted, my Chevy's busted. My mode of locomotion has been adjusted. There's no more ride, now I'll be striding. Doing the corner of the store, a little further in the hole. My life's never ending, IOU. I need a change of luck, pull me through. And the way I'm spending, I'm still the same. Like Mr. Mo, a little further in the hole. Now it's confusing, if not amusing. Although I'm working, I can't win for losing. I just say yes, man, to the IRS man. Throwing my bankroll a little further in the hole. Oh, I'm sunk about as low as I can be. When I look up, rock bottom's all I see. And the way I'm spending keeps me descending like Mr. Mole, a little further in the hole. I need a change of luck, pull me through. And the way I'm spending, I'm still descending like Mr. Mole, a little further in the hole. Now here I go, a little further in the hole. So there is that one. We're probably all feeling a little further in the hole lately. So, well, we've been playing together for 40 some years. We met in college and started playing music. And we just learned a lot from duet singers, old duet harmony things. And that's kind of how we started. We had a bluegrass band. I don't know what else. We could do one. What do you want to do? Road,
Yeah,
rough?
we'll do that.
We'll do The Road is Rough and Rocky. It's just kind of a nice old tune.
We go from further in the hole to the road being rough and rocky. So
Well,
it gets
well,
better.
It will get better. Now we start out kind of with the bad stuff.
Darling, I have come to tell you, though it almost breaks my heart, but before the morning, darling, we'll be many miles apart. Don't this road look rough and rocky? Don't that sea look wide and deep? Don't my baby look the sweetest when she's in my arms asleep? Can you hear the night birds crying far across the deep blue sea? While of others you are thinking, you sometimes think of me. Don't this road look rough and rocky? Don't that sea look wide and deep? Don't my baby look the sweetest when she's in my arms asleep? One more kiss before I leave you. One more kiss before you have caused me lots of trouble. Darling, you have broke my heart. Don't this road look right? look white indeed. Don't my baby look the sweetest? She's in my arms asleep. We're getting off to a little rough and rocky start. That we started that in the wrong key.
Yeah.
Guys are doing great.
We practiced before, I tell you.
So you know. Let's do Sweetest Gift.
Okay, I like this one is one of the first songs we learned together, and to me it's a perfect Mother's Day song because it really amplified a mother's, whatever.
Yeah, unconditional.
That's the word I wanted.
No matter how much trouble your kids get in.
You still love them. Got the right.
One day a mother came to a prison to see her erring, my precious son. She told the warden how much she loved him. It did not matter what he had done. She did not bring to him pardon free. She brought no see, it was a halo bright, heaven's light, if the mother's smile. The boy had wandered far from the fireside, though she had pleaded with him each night. Yet not a word did she ever utter that told her heartache, her smile was bright. She did not pray to be girl of heart and free. She brought no gold for sight to see. It was a halo bright heaven's light, sweetest gift, a mother's smile. Let the smile you can remember. She's gone to heaven from heartaches free. The bars around you will never change her. You were her baby, and there will be. Did not break girl or pardon free. She brought no more sight. It was a halo bright, heaven's light, if the mother's smile. It was a halo bright, heaven's light, if the mother's smile. You hear it okay?
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Sounds good, Mary.
Yeah.
questions or-
If there's any questions or anybody,
Did you guys take lessons or are you self-taught?
self-taught. Well, I mean, we've got a hold of people that would teach us, but it's all by ear pretty much. So if you learn something from someone, it's not used by ear.
From listening to a lot of duet singers and kind of figuring out how they find the different notes that they want to sing together, and with parts, it makes it kind of sing because you can vary the parts a bit, and you know, you cross over and do each other's part, and different ways to arrange the harmony. And that's what makes it kind of fun, is to figure out, you know, do you want a high harmony or a low harmony, or, you know, so it's been kind of fun to work that kind of stuff up.
Yeah, definitely. Who are some of your guys' favorite artists or groups?
Probably haven't heard of most of them, but
But I mean, it goes way back, the Carter family, and
which is early on. You think?
later the Reuben brothers were kind of in the 50s and 60s, and they inspired the Everly brothers, and the Everly brothers inspired the Beatles. So everyone kind of learned from listening to what came before. But as far as kind of Americana music, the Carter family in the early part of the 20th century really brought it, you know, with radio coming on and everything, they really brought it into popularity and kind of opened the door for everyone else.
Yeah. Well, the instruments too. Mark made the.
Whether you see it or not, but it's got some fancy stuff going on, and crazy inlays, and it's kind of hard to tell through the camera.
Yeah.
This is
Did you guys watch that PBS special on country music?
yes.
Right. The Carter family was big in that.
That was very interesting.
It was really well done, I thought.
And you learned a lot of newer songs or came from their country songs.
Right.
Right.
And I never knew that.
Made me proud to like the country music. It used to be.
Yeah, it got real, and it still is a very commercial music, but it's still rooted in an American tradition, an oral tradition primarily. And so we tend to like more acoustic and the folkier and that kind of stuff.
Oh, not Taylor Swift.
We don't.
Tried any of your own songs?
No. Well, Mark has.
A few, but I don't really.
You don't think you remember it?
Oh, I might be able to, but
I'm not making him do it.
All right.
They went over well last. If he remembers the words, it's a great song.
Okay.
I tend to get wordy.
That's all right. This is the perfect kind of venue to be wordy.
Good.
Old songs that are story songs, and that's what this is kind of. Okay.
One more time.
All right.
But anyway, so most of you probably remember the radio show Car Talk. And so anyway, we listened to it every week, and there was always a bluegrass song in the middle. And so I found out that the songs that they played, a lot of them were just submitted by people. So I wrote a song about buying used cars. We recorded it to Car Talk, and they played it on the show. And I think it was on one of the compilation CDs that they put out. But if you've ever bought a used car, and especially if you've ever bought an older used car, and if you are older, you probably remember when buying a used car was a real crapshoot. So I've bought lots of them in my years, and this song I wrote to it kind of references just about every every car that I've ever owned. And anyway, it's called The Car Buyer's Lament. Well, the other day, the old car died, so I took a look in the classified. I thought I'd find a good used set of wheels. I pulled out the section headed auto used and scanned the entries, hoping to choose a real sweet, low mileage, straight body heck of a deal. Here's the 4-door Autotrans, CD and tape, new tires, timing belt, pretty good brakes, got low miles on a rebuilt 350 block. Make offer must sell, won't last long. Seems I could likely get it for a song. Needs new pipes, got a built-in digital clock. Gonna buy me a good used automobile. Gonna take a chance and try to make a deal. Might end up getting burned. You think I would have learned? Gonna buy me a good used automobile. Here's a real gem, Bel Air 73, some rust, burns oil, 3 on the tree, good fishing car, starts near every time. Only used to go to church and back, got vinyl top and the seats are black. Brakes overhauled, this baby will stop on a dime. This is it, what I've been looking for. Cherry red, 57, 4 on the floor, almost mint, mostly kept inside. Needs minor work, points and wires, front shocks, rear end battery and tires, mechanic special, oh yeah man, what a ride. Gonna buy me a good used automobile. Gonna take a chance and try and make a deal. I might end up getting burned, you think I would have learned. Gonna buy me a good used automobile. Well, I called the number that was in the ad, and the kid said I'd have to talk to his dad. He said, come on over and take a look. Well, the handle was missing from the passenger door, duct tape was wrapped around the heater core, and a rusty muffler dangled from a hook. There's a cigarette burn on the driver's seat, the air conditioner was blowing out heat, the shifter knob came right off in my hand. There's a coat hanger stuck in the antenna slot, the temperature gauge was reading hot, and a squealing sound was coming from the fan. So I offered him less. He wanted more, so I pointed out the dent in the driver's door, and he said he could meet me about halfway. So we handed him cash and shook hands on the deal, and felt like a team behind the wheel of my mostly red deer classic vintage era Chevrolet. Gonna buy me a good used automobile. Gonna take a chance and try and make a deal. I might end up getting burned, you think I would have learned. Gonna buy me a good used automobile.
That's great.
We didn't rehearse that one, but he remembered.
I think I got every word. Yeah, most people may not remember putting a coat hanger in the antenna slot, but that's how to fix the bad antenna.
Yep. Nobody has those buttons anymore.
I know, now you just buy a car, right? Where's the fun in that? You used to have to, if someone wanted to borrow your car, you gave them the keys and you said, all right, now you got to pump the gas twice, not 3 times, twice. And then start it once, let it sit, and then try it again. Just hand someone the keys and they drive your car.
We'll do that. Let me have a sip. I don't have a sip.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Put back on the dry on that.
Yeah, sip if you want.
Yeah. So this song is called I'm Hanging Around. I'm hanging around, hoping you get lonely. I'm hanging around, though you say we're through. You're telling me now that you'll never miss me, but I'm hanging around just in case. I'll be there beside you every step you take. Every time you turn around, I'll be in your way. All over you like poison ivy. You get the itch, that's when you'll find me here to stay. I'm hanging around, hoping you get lonely. I'm hanging around, though you say we're through. You're telling me now that you'll never miss me, but I'm hanging around just in case you do. I'll be that melody that haunts your mind, stuck in your memory like a nursery rhyme. You take a fall like Humpty Dumpty, if it takes a month of Sundays, I've got time. I'm hanging around, hoping you get lonely. I'm hanging around, though you say we're through. You're telling me now that you'll never miss me, but I'm hanging around just in case you do. I'm hanging around just in case you do. More.
Yeah, I don't know. What, you got any more questions or just wanted to keep
Oh,
going?
How about one by Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash?
I don't.
Do we know anything by
You know him?
surely have an old Carter family.
I'm sure we have an old Carter family somewhere.
What about Jackson? You know that one?
I love it.
Ah,
And we really need to work that out. It's a great
Yeah.
Johnny Cash and June duet, and the harmony is really fantastic. I don't know why we haven't learned that. We need to.
well, that's your assignment for next time.
Right.
We'll work
That's
on that.
yeah.
for next time.
That's a good. You do.
Yeah.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi.
Let's do. You do leave on because that is one that everybody knows, and y'all can put it on mute, and people can sing along, but on mute.
The other thing about music and about singing is that it's really good for your breathing and breath control and all that. And Mary's been using it as music therapy, and we started having we have a girl sing every Thursday night, and
Several women friends of mine.
they come over and they all go around a circle and everybody sings a song. And just by having something like that on a regular basis, then it makes you work on something in between. And so you have to practice, you have to sing. The more you sing, the better you are at being able to take a deep breath, control it, and it's just really good for you.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people, me included, have breath issues. It's getting hard to get enough breath in, and so I find, even if you just turn on the radio or you turn on a record that you have and sing at the top of your lungs with it. Nobody's around.
Yep, sing loud.
Especially now, no one's around, so just kind of do that and get, that's kind of a good therapy. Plus, it does make you feel happier.
Yep, just open your throat and let it fly. So when we were first learning, there was, because you tend to be timid about your singing, and someone said you sing so that the person in the back row can hear you without a microphone. And so it really does, even if you're not singing that loud, by being able to sing that loud, it helps you learn to control your breathing. So here's a John Denver song that everyone will know, I think. And so sing along. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking early morning. Taxi's waiting and blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down, so many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring you wedding rain. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on the jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Baby, I hate to go. Now it's time to leave you. Just close your eyes. Let me kiss you and close your eyes. I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Leaving on a jet plane.
Woo!
Thank you.
Had to do something people had heard before.
Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to play for us today and allowing us to share in all of the wonderful benefits of music.
Thank you so
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
nice. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
All right, everybody. It was so good to see all of your faces. I hope to see them again in person soon. But until then, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you on Facebook.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Thanks again, Mary and Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.